Agbalumo. Hi. I've not seen one agbalumo since I got to this place. Recently, I've been intentional about making friends and meeting new people, especially people from Nigeria that are here. So I met someone some weeks ago, and when we got talking, I got to know that she's been here for 10 years. Hey, 10 years, and I'm like, okay, how has it been? Can you like gist me now? Give me some heads up. How has it been? Like at some point I asked her, so do you like, is there any point where you miss Nigeria? Like, do you miss home? And she was like, where is home? This is home. I'm looking forward to when I'll also be 10 years here, and I'll see whether I would miss, Abi I will not miss. But right now, I have some things I miss. And after we spoke, I just thought about it. I'm like, okay, for me, that is a newbie. For me, that's a JJC, Johnny just come, that just came here. There's some things I miss, and I thought to, share with you my team spurs. I hope I thought right. So let's get to this, guys. So guys, the first thing I miss, even though this one I don't used to do too much, but even the small I do, I have missed it. And that thing is Owambe. I miss parties. I don't go to a lot of parties, and people that know me back home in Nigeria will be looking at, if they are watching this video, be like, which party do you miss? Is it the one that I don't used to attend? But really, just some months before I left Nigeria, I was actually traveling for parties. That was strange. The strangest of all things. Travel, even the one that they did like before then, even parties that you do like in my vicinity, in the gongo of my nose like this, I'll find a reason not to go. I don't know. I see myself as someone that is social and all that, but when it comes to parties, for some reason, I just would prefer to, maybe because, well, going to parties can be stressful before you go to the I remember there was one party I actually went for, and before I finished doing my makeup, I actually left home late that day. But before I finished doing makeup, they were almost done with the party. So when I think of all those things, and really, if I'll go for party, I'll do makeup. I don't know, some people say it's a waste of money, but well, it is what it is. How do you go for a party where you will get to take nice pictures and your face is looking like you just woke up? What's that? What is cooking, you know? But really, I think if you are going to go for a party, I think you should have your face made up. You don't do it every day, so that once in a while, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to be. And how much were they doing makeup for us that time? No, in Nigeria, 5K, 6K, 8K, 10K, makeup have sets. And you're looking like a snack. The stress of having to, all this, maybe that was why I didn't go for. But just before I left Nigeria, I went for parties that I actually had to travel out of Abeokuta for. And that was when I knew, okay, it's like I am loving parties. And just when I began to love parties, Canada said, oh yeah, it's time to come home. It's I call it Canada home. But really, when I come to Nigeria now, it's to visit. This is my home now, by the grace of God. So I was just saying that I loved going to parties, and I miss going to parties. How many months I've been here, nobody have even invited somebody to say, you are doing something, come do party, I miss it. And when I even think about it, parties, like we don't even know how it's going to look like. The way parties in Nigeria is now. Like, you can, stand up and dance, do your selfies, video yourself while you're dancing. Some people are videoing you while you're dancing. You should share pictures. I don't know if it's going to be, maybe everybody will be acting tush. Maybe everybody will just, be sitting down and sit down and look. I'm wondering how the party here will be. There's someone that told me that once we are in summer, spring, summer, and the cold is, not so bad, that people will start doing parties. But even then, I'm wondering how those parties will be like. Whether they will still, be parties that will rock like Nigerian parties. But of course, that when I get to go to any of those parties, I'm gonna take you, my family members, along. So let's watch out for the first party we'll be attending in Canada. So the second thing I miss is how easy it is to get some things. Like how I can practically walk out of my compound and get pepper and get, all these basic things. How I can discover that, oh, my groundnut oil has finished, the salt has finished, and I can go out of my compound and get somewhere around the house to buy. There's some things that if you don't get to, for example, African store, some things that if you don't get to Walmart, you cannot get. Like, you have to practically dress up and say, I'm going to the grocery store. Go out. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, just walk out of your compound and just around the house. You walk 2 minutes walk. Can you come minutes walk? Yeah, actually getting pepper to buy. You can actually buy salt. I miss it. I love going to the mall, oh. But the more you go to the mall, the more you spend money that's more than what you plan. That is it. I think that's the secret about going to the mall. They want you to come and spend. Because somebody was talking about Costco the other time. The person was like, Costco is big. Like, you find all kinds of things there. And, like, you cannot go to Costco to buy one thing. It's impossible. Like, when you get there, you see something else. Like, this thing, there's a discount on it. You take it. This one there. But if I'm going out to buy pepper, it's pepper I'll buy. I cannot. What would they say that will say I want to buy again? So I miss that. Practically, finding things I need just around my house, not having to, necessarily go to a store or a mall. I miss it. One other thing I miss is going to the market. If my husband watches this now, he will start thinking of, when did my wife like going to the market that she's now missing it? I actually don't really like going to the market, but one way I know that I don't like going to the market is in Abeokuta. I don't know if other states in Nigeria has this. In Abeokuta, most of the markets, or all the markets in Abeokuta has market days. Like, they sell on other days, but there are some specific days. For example, there's Kuto market, as like every 5 days is when Kuto market is full. Like, all the stores, all the stores are filled with sellers. On some other days, there will still be sellers, but it won't be as full as market days. I hate going to the market on market days because I'm like, what are we? Some people swear by it that it is on those days that I get the cheapest things, but I don't care. And everybody will now be entry. Please, I want to. I don't like it. Like, the market is all. The funniest part was during when COVID was still like, there was still days that markets would be crowded. Like, okay, so what are we doing? Excuse me, what is preventive measure? But I really don't like going to the market on market days, but I love going to the market. Sometimes you want to buy something, you're like, is there anybody that we can ask that? Is this the last price? There's no one that you can ask that. And please, is this the last price? Can't we price it? Everything has price tag. It's the price we pay. You should be able to say, this thing, you put $24. Can we not pay $22? I'll pay 20. Can we buy 2? Pay. Okay, so maybe it's not going to the market. Maybe it's negotiations. I don't know, but I miss it. Even though I don't really know how to negotiate as much, because sometimes I see some people negotiate and I'm like, are you not afraid of slap in this space? But even the little I know how to do, I miss it. I actually miss, all the, gisting you do, all the negotiations. You get to socialize, you get to interact. Even if you negotiate and they end up, not agreeing to the price you negotiated to, at least you get to interact with people. This one is just pick what you want to pick, pay, and get out. I miss market. I miss it. Do you know how you can, crack jokes at your workplace and everybody gets it? Like, even if someone does not get it, by the time you do 1 or 2, you don't have to explain too much before somebody gets your joke, or before somebody gets, something you have interest, your interests, when you share it with other people, like in your work, I'm talking about workplace now, or even in church, your interests, people get it, like they click fast. I miss it. I think I said this in one of, I think I'll link it up somewhere here. No, jokes are, I don't bother cracking my like jokes from Nigeria because nobody will understand. I'll have to start I'll have to start thinking of how to explain, and by the time you finish explaining, sometimes people don't still get it, so don't even bother. And it is also the same thing, their own jokes too. I don't get it. I miss how we can, just share jokes, simple jokes, and everybody will get it. I miss it. That's not to say that I'm not enjoying working with my colleagues. I enjoy working with my colleagues, and I like how, for people that has been here for a while that I work with, I like how they, want to make me feel like part of them. Even when they say things and I don't get it, there are some people that would like keep on explaining until I get it, and not just get it off come out. They will ensure that I get it. Like, they will see from my facial expressions I actually get it. I enjoy how especially for people that has been here for a while, I enjoy that inclusion, that part where people make efforts to want to communicate and all that. I'm enjoying my workplace, actually. I miss how it's how easy it is to communicate, how you can speak pidgin, how you don't have to how you don't have to form accents sometimes, how you can just the Yoruba, not the Yoruba English, all these nonsense Jennifer English we used to speak, how you can speak that and people get it. Thank you. How you can say thank. I just miss that. One other thing I miss is roasted corn. Guys, I miss roasted corn. Like, the way corn will be in season, and everywhere you turn, you are perceiving the aroma of roasted corn. Aish. You are perceiving the aroma of roasted corn, and not just roasted corn. You know how when things are in season, whether fruits, whatever, when things are in season, we get to eat as much as we can in those seasons, because we know that it is in season and it's going to go out of season soon. You know how when mangoes are in season, you eat mangoes, like pack mangoes. When corn is in season, you eat corn, whether boiled, whether roasted, whether inside your beans, whether in your fried rice, whether you eat corn. When oranges are in season, you take oranges. Agbalumo. Hi! I've not seen one agbalumo since I got to this place. One agbalumo like this, like, I've not seen it. Maybe I'll never see it until somebody from Nigeria maybe bring some. Hi! I miss agbalumo. All these local things. I miss roasted corn. I miss agbalumo. Now that I'm remembering agbalumo, I'm just feeling the taste in my throat. And I'm telling myself, I don't know the next time I'm going to feel the taste for real. The taste I'm feeling right now is the taste of memory. It's not the taste of, Aish. I miss it. It is what it is. I'll be okay without the agbalumo and the roasted corn, because the thing is, if I want roasted corn now, it means I'll have to get a grill and make it myself. I cannot get anywhere to buy it. Nobody is selling roasted corn. But I will say only 200, and they will pack like before, or 3 big ones. But it's selling. Okay. It's okay. We'll be okay without the agbalumo and the roasted corn. And I remember that in the evenings, when corn is in season, in the evenings, like at work, once it's like 4:35 and there are no more customers, we have one roasted corn person. She will send her child to come and ask us, does anybody want roasted corn? And we'll order the roasted corn in. And roasted corn will just be smelling and giving us good vibes, and good vibes and favor of God. Just find cold water. If you are not on Jekuje, once you get home, you are ready to sleep. I miss it actually. I actually miss, I miss roasted corn, and I keep saying roasted corn. It's not the only thing I miss, but I miss roasted corn. I miss agbalu more. Okay, so we can get mangoes, we can get all those other things, but those things, I miss them. This may sound a bit odd, but I miss how I can be driving down to work and I get to, lift someone. Even if I don't get to take them to exactly where they are going, I can take someone to at least get somewhere. Like, okay, where are you going to? Okay, we can get to the front small. If I try to, in fact, okay, so I don't do a lot of driving, but number one, I can't even when on days that I drive, I can't think of giving anyone a lift. And it is not because I'm afraid of somebody somebody trying to harm me or something. The reason I can't do that is because as long as where the person is not exactly where I'm going, giving the person a lift might be giving the person more headache than the person actually has. Or except I want to drop the person where the person is going. Because one road can lead to hundreds of ways. So, except, it is like easy. Anywhere you're picking somebody from in Nigeria, especially, I don't know about Lagos, or I'm talking about Abeokuta, our beloved Olumorok city. As long as where you are going is, I don't know, you can lift somebody, and anywhere you drop the person, you will have helped the person one way or the other. You will have helped the person to move a bit, like get closer to where the person is going. But here, you can't. The person can be going to like anywhere can lead to anywhere. It's better for you to stay in your bus stop and get your bus. But what I miss is actually getting to give people lifts, because in those times where I give people lifts, I've also made some connections. I've had to discuss with some people. I've had to share Jesus with some people, I've had the opportunity to share Jesus, like in the car. I've been able to, encourage somebody, motivate somebody. I miss it. So this one, I intentionally kept it to this place because it is the thing I miss the most. I miss this one the greatest. And it is that ability to be able to pick up my phone and call my family members not anytime like that. Of course, when I was in Nigeria, I wouldn't have called my family members in the midnight. But my midnight here might be their own morning. My midnight can be their own afternoon. I remember there was one, like recently, I had something to tell my mom, and I just picked my phone without thinking. I just carried my phone and called. As I was calling, I just looked at the time. I just did some calculations. I'm like, she'll be sleeping by now, and I ended the call. By the time she saw the message and the call and called me back, it was 3 a.m. my own time. Me too, I was sleeping. I miss that, that times that there's hot gist, hot. I want to call your sibling, you want to call your sister and gist with her and say, this is what is happening, girl. But you have to be looking at what time will they be, Will they be in the midnight or be in the afternoon? Would they be at work? They will be in church. Will she be? I miss it. That's spontaneity. That's spontaneity. That ability to call spontaneously, like without having to think about what time will they be in, what would they be doing, can I call right now, will she be able to pick my calls, I miss that. The thing is, by the time you now get to speak with them, if it's not the time, I don't know if you get that. When you have hot gist and you're able to speak with the person that you want to share the gist with, it is sweeter than if the gist have cold. That times the gist have cold, you'll not be able to say it very well. But really, there are times, by the time you just talk, sometimes by the time you get to talk with them, you've even forgotten that you had something to say. Say that all these things I miss. That's not to say that I am ready to come back to Nigeria. There are some things I don't miss, but I just said to come and share with you the things I miss. So before you come to the comment section and come and be telling me that if you miss all these things, come back. I am not telling you so that you will tell me to come back. I'm telling you so that you just know the things I miss. And and in case you are here and there are also some things you miss about Nigeria, tell me in the comment section. Or in case you are living abroad, not with your family, and there are some things you miss about your home country, share with me in the comments. And if you are living outside your home country and there is nothing you miss in your home country, let me know in the comment section. But this will just be sharing with you the things I miss about my home country, Nigeria. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you have subscribed to the channel. And I hope you have turned on your notification. I hope you remember to hit the like button. Please do all this because it helps my channel to grow. Thanks, guys. Till we see in the next video, guys. Have a beautiful life. God bless you. Bye, guys. Bye. 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 Bye.